You see it dripping? What's up, everyone? It's Lauren from Hot for Food. I am hot for food. All right, today we're gonna bake. I'm gonna show you how to make vegan cornbread, and we're gonna make 3 different flavors so you can customize this however you like. I've got jalapeno cornbread, sun-dried tomato basil cornbread, and a tasty little sweet version, maple pecan cornbread. Now, to give this cornbread a rich buttery taste, I'm using Becel Vegan today to bake it, and they are sponsoring and collaborating with me on today's video. Now, we tell you to use vegan butter in a lot of our recipes because we're big fans of it. And everyone's always like, what's vegan butter? What's in it? Where do I find it? Well, Becel Vegan is a great one-to-one substitute, and you're gonna be able to find it everywhere in every major grocery store across Canada. So, no more questions. We're gonna use it today. It's very versatile for all your baking and cooking needs, and it tastes great. So, let's get into it. First things first, prep your flax egg, which is 1 tablespoon of flax and 3 tablespoons of water. Just give it a stir and then set it aside. It'll thicken in about 10 minutes. Then just measure out non-dairy milk, 1.5 cups, and add to that 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. Stir it up and set that aside as well for 10 minutes. And that, my friends, is a vegan egg and vegan buttermilk. Those are 2 staples for vegan baking that you'll use often. You'll see I use them often. Now let's get into mixing the dry ingredients, and away we go. All right, we're doing cornmeal, whole wheat flour, sugar, salt, add baking soda and baking powder. Then mix this all together and set it aside. I'm not making a gluten-free cornbread, but you can sub the whole wheat flour for a gluten-free all-purpose, and luckily Becel Vegan's also gluten-free, and if you care, it's also trans fat-free. So measure out 1/3 cup of Becel Vegan, and then we're gonna melt it. So just take a silicone brush and lightly coat your baking pan. You're not using a lot of this, just enough so that the cornbread doesn't stick and it comes out easily from the pan. I'm using an 8x8 baking pan. You can go 8x8, 9x9. You're gonna add the thickened flax egg and the Becel Vegan to the milk and apple cider vinegar mixture. Combine that, then pour it into the dry ingredients, and then add one of your fillings. So we have jalapeno, sun-dried tomato and basil, or the maple pecan. And you're gonna add that and then fold the whole batter together. Once it's all combined well, pour it into the baking pan. So the filling is mixed in, but if you want to reserve a little bit from what you had, you can put some on the top, and it'll look pretty when you cut the pieces. Just kind of press it in a little bit, and then bake at 425 for 20 minutes. The only difference is if you're gonna do maple pecan, you're also gonna add an extra tablespoon of maple syrup to the liquid ingredients. So it's done when a toothpick comes out clean, and you can kind of see the edges come away from the sides of the pan, and it will be slightly cracked, but not overly cracked on top. Cornbread. What am I supposed to do with it all? I haven't figured out how to ship cornbread worldwide, but when I do, you'll hear about it. Okay, there's our cornbread 3 ways. We got one with jalapeno, one with sun-dried tomato and basil, and I think my favorite, the maple pecan cornbread. Oh yes. Uh-oh. I like it a little bit sweeter like that. Okay, let me know in the comments below which cornbread is your favorite flav combo, and you can take it to potlucks, parties, barbecues, picnics, the whole shebang all summer long. And also, you're gonna be able to find Becel Vegan at all major grocers across Canada, so not a problem to pick this up. It's also very affordable, and for those of you not in Canada, you're in luck because you can find a list of similar products in the link that I've listed in the description below. And you really have no excuse. You gotta make this cornbread. You gotta make it in all 3 flavors so that you can have a whole pile like this to love. Okay, I'm here every Wednesday. Subscribe to Hot for Food. Follow on social media at Hot for Food. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, all that stuff. Thank you so much for watching all the time, subscribing, devotedly engaging along with me here on the internet. I love it. I'm always cooking, and I'm just gonna go now. I'm adding more maple and I'm eating all of this. Bye.